Hello, Chris. Hello, Eric.
Hello.
Hey there.
While we're waiting, I got a quick question about the Datadog agent. Do you know if it works on Mac OS?
Sorry, I couldn't hear you.
Oh, does the Datadog agent work on Mac OS?
I'm not sure. That's a question that Greg, you have to work. Yeah. I I I build on Mac, but basically there is a bunch of steps that I do with Docker Compose on the code base. You know, I do some small stuff when I'm working kind of on a specific thing. I don't use the .NET command line, but then when I need to test and do the final validation integration, then Docker Compose. Just a second here. I'm gonna shut my window here. Okay, I think we already have 2 minutes. I don't see Greg here. Oh, Greg.
Hey guys, sorry, I just joined.
Yeah. Contribution, but important stuff, small but important. And we had a conversation about the branching on the PR. I think we can do that on the PR. We don't need to, unless there is questions, we can discuss here. But I think the general approach is to try to follow the OpenTelemetry, and basically OpenTelemetry just follows some other practices, I think, from Kubernetes, if I recall correctly, that basically they try to avoid to have a lot of branches on the repo. The branches become things for releases, you know. So basically everyone forks, and we update from our own forks to create the pull requests. But as I said, I think we can discuss that on the PR. I've been starting the work on enabling the CI. I'm still not there yet. I have it passing for most, but failing some tests. But I think when I get to the point that is failing tests that are perhaps flake or something, I think it'll be good to commit, and we go from there. We'll work on the tests or whatever is needed from there. And I think today the most important thing, I think, is for us to think about what we wanted to work first on the repo. And so our contributors kind of get in sync, and we can kind of direct the movement of the contributions and changes in that direction. Before we start that, somebody has some question or comments that they want to make?
Makes sense. And by the way, Paulo, sorry, I was out on Monday, and I'm out Thursday, Friday. So if there's something, I saw some messages of you, like we can think later. If you're blocked on something from my end, please like ping me and I'll get this resolved. I just had a very noisy week. Sorry about that.
No problem, Greg. No worries. We follow up on those, and we can follow up on the PRs or Gitter as needed.
Yeah.
So
Sounds good.
thank you. So with that, I think we can kind of move to the roadmap discussion. We had some earlier document that kind of describes this kind of one that I put out initially with a relatively few discussions. So we have the roadmap stage that I proposed initially, basically the bootstrap that we are doing right now. And basically we need to get the CI, and then we need to decide what we should kind of focus everyone to work together in this next step. There was also kind of guiding this some shared short-term priorities that was that we discussed initially, and I think, of course, the trace being able to use the OpenTelemetry.NET SDK and moving to activity source, you'll be kind of the top priorities. But I would like to hear from the community and the other folks how they want to organize, or if they have some priority that is perhaps different or conflicting with some of that.
So generally, I agree. Maybe if you can, oh yeah, you already have it on the screen, sorry. So generally I agree.